Hey, Jack Squad, YouTube family, what's going on? What's going on? Trying to get my situation situated. Hope y'all can get in here. I don't know what's wrong with my YouTube. Why didn't it go? Hey, Nick. Okay, Nick in here. All right, it's taking a minute on my other device. So let me turn this down. All right. All right now. Hey, Denise, y'all. Come on up in here, y'all. I owe y'all some apologies. Come on up in through here. Woo, y'all. Y'all don't know. I almost got to get it together. I think I got it together now, but I ain't have it together yesterday. Come on up in here, y'all. Because I got to tell y'all what happened yesterday. Hey, Queen. I got to tell y'all what happened yesterday with the members. I just didn't know what to do. Plain and simple. I didn't know what to do. So this I can do. Regular StreamYard I can do. Y'all remember the first time, the members, that I did it. So there's three things you can pick: public, unlisted, and private. So the first time I did it with you all, I did private, but it didn't show up too good on YouTube with, like, it didn't say members only like it did. So when I did unlisted, I said I'm gonna do unlisted this time. And it did show up on YouTube as members only, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. For whatever reason, I couldn't get it together. I couldn't get it together on here. I don't know why. So for members, we might just do regular live until I can figure it out, because it gives you the three options, but somewhere it's not syncing with YouTube, what it's supposed to, because it's connected to YouTube, right? I didn't know what I was doing. And then when I did get it together, it had an echo. So I don't know. And I apologize for that, y'all, because I was trying. And then today, I just got a lot of stuff going on. My book, I did my bio, got to go to work, other YouTube stuff, nephew, other stuff. I just don't have enough hours in the day. And some days I'd be tired. And today was one of them. That's why I didn't go live at noon. And so today is Friday, right? Now, I know I done told y'all all this stuff, but to be honest, I could only go live at noon 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because by that fifth day, I work all those days. I do YouTube all those days. I probably do stuff with my book all those days. From the time I wake up, and if I wake up extra early out of nowhere, then I'm tired. At some point I get tired, right? So I know. Thanks, Neek. So I just have to apologize to y'all, because today I was tired. I got up. Listen, I wake up generally without an alarm. Yesterday I woke up at 4:30. It might have been the day. Shit, I don't know. The days be so long. And then I went back to sleep, and then I was tired, right? I ate some breakfast or something and went back to sleep. So I was tired. I was in no mood of getting up, getting dressed, and putting some clothes on. None at all. Let me see. Why am I so far back? And then number two, I hate these glasses, y'all. I hate my glasses. Hate them. I look like blind Melly Jelly. I hate them. And these got some transition on them, some darkness on them or something, and they look dark now. But I don't like the glasses, and I have to wear the glasses because when I'm at work, I was getting headaches. And then when I'm at work, I can't really see the numbers all the time. So it was time for me to get glasses, right? And I don't like them. But I'm going to wear them when I'm reading, and I'm going to wear them when I'm at work. I ain't going to wear them all the day when I'm doing videos and stuff, because it's just my eyes look too magnified. I look like Mr. Magoo. And if y'all young, y'all don't know who Mr. Magoo is, but he was a cartoon character with thick ass glasses. I don't want to look like Mr. Magoo. So again, I apologize, y'all. So now next week, this is the way I want to do it. I want to have members live on Thursdays. That'll be the last day. But next Thursday, I'm going to get my teeth out. So I know I ain't gonna be no good Thursday. So we might have the members Wednesday. If y'all want to, if not, that's cool. But I won't do it Thursday or Friday because I'm gonna be healing from these teeth getting taken out of my mouth. When you're not like that about you, they too thick and I can't see my eye. And when you see my eyes and the other ones, I had on the other ones, I put them over there because I'm gonna take them to work. They're gonna be my work glasses. And I left my glasses today at home. I was doing some YouTube stuff before I went to work, and I had the case, right? I said, I'm gonna leave one case here on the computer, and I'm gonna take the other case, put it in my work bag. Well, when I get to work, I pull out my glasses, I'm gonna show my friends, and the glasses were still sitting on the computer, child. So I got it together now. So I got it together now, but I got to get used to these. These glasses I got to get used to. They're pretty on you, especially with your hair. You like them? Hate them? I can't see my eyes. Can y'all see my eyes? Well, that's kind of good because the other ones, you can see my eyes and one eye looks so magnified. You know, the medicine is different on one eye than the other because I have what they call lazy eye. I've had that since I was a kid. It's in my book, the book that's about to come out. I tell y'all all about it. And so now that I'm older, it's worse, of course. And so there we have it. So anyway, y'all, now I didn't apologize to y'all in advance, right? Today, I ain't got shit to talk about. I ain't prepared nothing or nothing. I'm telling you, I was in the bed all morning just laying there, right? Now, what I did do, I started watching the Freaknik documentary on Hulu, right? It really ain't that bad. But let me tell y'all who I think I just saw a glimpse of, and it was Nene. You know she's from Atlanta, right? But it was a very cultural thing until it wasn't, right? Until Negroes got out of hand. It started in the 80s, and I think they ended it. They had the Olympics. I don't know what year the Olympics was there, 96, I don't remember. But then it kind of went down from there because Negroes don't know how to act. And people became too raunchy, right? Now, I haven't finished watching it, but I already know because I lived it. I already know, right, what happened. But it was Black folks we're very congregate people, right? It's innate, we're tribal. So we this tribe, that tribe, and we're still the same, right? We don't have tribes, and we're very congregatable. Is that a word? I made it up. All right. And what they were saying today when they was giving the history of it, right? They said, and I never thought about it. They said that a lot of political leaders Atlanta, y'all, is blackety black. I love it. It's just expensive to live. It's blackety black. Everything, everywhere you go, is for us, by us, for us, right? And I had never lived anywhere like that, right? Cleveland is racially divided, east and west, So anyway, they were saying that we had a lot of politicians there, and we did. Andrew Young, Maynard Jackson was the mayor for a long time. Andrew Young, John Lewis, there was a lot of black politicians there. It was also, I think, the most HBCUs in Atlanta as well. So the culture was very black, right? And it's still like that way. It's still like that. That's why I like it. And it started out, they talked to the founders, the people who started the Freaknik, and they explained why it was called Freaknik, right? There was a song, and I like the song too, by Chic called Le Freak. It might have came out 78 or 80, 79, something like that, right? And so they liked that part, and then they wanted to be like a picnic. You know how we do? We barbecue, play music, play cards, and all that stuff, dance. So they put the Nick part of the picnic on there. So it became Freaknik. Not necessarily meaning everybody gonna get butt naked and do that. That wasn't what it was started out as, right? It was based off a song. And so that's how it began. And those people, they interviewed those people, right? They were all going to Spelman or Morehouse or whatever school they was going to in Atlanta, HBCU they were going to. So it was our version of spring break. It was the Black Spring Break. You got where they go in Florida? Miami. I'm disturbed with hearing that the princess, I kind of figured that. I kind of figured they had her put up somewhere. Hey, India. So they were telling how it started and what it was supposed to be. It wasn't until Luke brought his nasty ass down there and it turned into what it became, right? And disrespect and you know what troubled me, y'all. I ain't got no problem with black folks congregating. I love that. What troubled me most was the women that were showing their body parts and stuff. Like I wouldn't. That's Freaknik never interested me, probably because I had little kids, right? And I was slightly past college age, when it started. But the word Freaknik, I don't want to go because I don't want to be perceived as that, right? Even though they were all trying to explain it, all these smart folks were saying, everybody want to let their hair down, and they was doing stuff they wouldn't normally do. I just think that I don't want to show my body parts out in the street, right? I get to kicking it, everybody music all up and down the street, walking and talking to mean people, that's fun. But the showing of the body parts, and when women have to understand that when you disrespect yourself, what do you think the man gonna do? That's what it evolved to. Men disrespecting. Everybody twerking, and it wasn't even called twerking, it was just shaking your butt, right? So, but it's still interesting though. It's interesting. I haven't finished it yet, but it's interesting, because it reminded me of some things I forgot. Hey, Kay, it reminded me of some things. Kay, let me tell you why you're here, because you always here. I apologize to everyone for yesterday's members, because I don't know what happened. There's 3 different things you can pick: public, unlisted, and private. The first time I did a members, it was private, but it didn't show on my YouTube, so I guess that's what made it private. I don't know. So this time I said, well, I'm gonna use unlisted, and when I use unlisted, it did show and say members only, right? I'm learning, and I couldn't get it back right to save my life, and also I was tired, so I couldn't function at full. My brain wasn't functioning at full level, right? And I couldn't figure it out. And then when I did figure it out, it was what was it, Nick? It was a echo to it, right? So I am going to repeat next Wednesday. This thought just came in my head. I'm going to repeat next Wednesday for the members. We're going to have members Wednesday because generally members is going to be on Thursday, but it's going to be next week on Wednesday because I got to go get my teeth pulled Thursday. So it won't be no live Thursday and Friday. And I'm going to repeat it because I want you all to hear it, even though Neek, I had Neek and T and Queen, and they gave me their responses, but I want to hear from everybody's. And it's not fair that y'all couldn't hear what they hear, even though y'all gonna watch the replay. I mean, y'all could watch the replay and then give me your comments, but you could, but I don't know. I don't think I want to do it like that. I want y'all to hear it. So because it was still had an echo, right? I could hear myself. I was talking with myself and all that. It was crazy. So I don't know. I know yesterday the Wi-Fi might have been off because yesterday the lights went out. Let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. The devil was sure enough fooling around, right? So after I took a shower and prepared to do my YouTube stuff, the lights went out. And I thought it was my TV. So I was like, oh, no way, I'm going to go do YouTube stuff anyway. Well, all the lights went out. So I really wanted to do some shorts and I wanted to upload a video. So I got by the window, used the sunlight like our ancestors did. I used sunlight. And I did some video. That's why that video that y'all saw yesterday was vertical and dark because I had no lights, right? As soon as I hit send or whatever you hit for the video, because I couldn't do it on CapCut because I had no Wi-Fi. So I had to do it raw. Soon as I hit send, the lights popped on. Soon as, right? Then, okay, I'm thinking that's over with. I go to work, come home, and then I don't know if my computer was messed up because my computer is touch screen, right? The touch screen wasn't working. I thought today I was going to have to call somebody. Somebody's working now. Like, I don't know what was going on yesterday. Shit just wasn't going like it was supposed to go. That's all I could say. So I apologize, Kay. So I apologize to them. Apologize to y'all. Anybody in here now? India. I tried for a long time, but it left me backstage. Yeah. The enemies always fight the hardest when there's blessing. I know that too, Nick. I know that's right. Queen said, I remember a few years ago when someone exposed pics of mature women doing freaky things at spring break. These women were embarrassed to say the least. Yeah, and see, the thing is, it was some women they said was having sex on the street. That's your business. You know, y'all couldn't have been that pressed about that. My son just told me a story just now when he was in college. My youngest son. He said it was a girl they knew. Didn't nobody want her, and she didn't want them. But every time she seen him and his group of friends, she would pull up her shirt. Every time. When they was in college, right? So I don't know what happened yesterday. Hope it don't happen again. All I could do is to the best of my ability. But what I was saying, Kay, was for members, I might not use StreamYard till I figure out how to do it privately, or unlisted, whichever. I got to Google some stuff, and I really ain't had time to do that. Plus, guys, I work 6 days a week because I have to, right? So I got a lot going on. My day is full until I finish with y'all. That's the end of my day. When I finish with y'all, that's the end of my day. And my day start early in the morning. Can't be no worse than what they doing. That's what they said in the have you watched it, Kay? They said they had Woodstock and they had all those festivals they had, and they had spring break. This was the Black Spring Break. But what stopped Atlanta pretty much was the Olympics, right? That Olympics was big money. I think they said they got 200 million. Frequently they got 1 million. Whatever they said they got billion. It's about the money. So if you want these people to come in and you want to make money with all your convention center, because which I didn't know this, that Atlanta had the largest convention center in America. I didn't know that, right? I ain't never been there. So that was the whole point of the convention center and all the hotels. They want to bring the money into the city, right? Because I remember one time Cleveland wanted something, and we didn't have enough nowhere near. When I go to other cities, we didn't have nowhere near enough. We ain't even got nowhere near enough hotels. Big as Cleveland is. You saw it, yeah. I haven't finished watching it. I'm towards the end. I might got 30 minutes left, but it was interesting. It was very interesting, and it reminded me of some things that I had forgot, like all the political leaders that were in Atlanta. And by me just leaving Atlanta, I know how blackety black it is, and I like that, right? So, yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all, I ain't got nothing to talk about. What we going to talk about? I do want to talk about Carlee Russell. Another thing today, I uploaded a video and it was froze. Child, I was like, devil, if you don't go head on. I uploaded a video and I wouldn't have knew. And T texted me and said the video's froze. It had been up for hours. I was off work. I just found out. But now I put it back up, and you won't have a background, but I put it back up because I'm really digging the background, right? But anyway, such is life. But Carlee, they gave her, and if y'all don't know, Carlee is the girl that said the baby was walking down the hallway, down the freeway, and some aliens abducted her. Somebody got her, or somebody had got her. I forgot who she said got her, but they gave her a year's probation. She has to pay that $18,000 back. She got to do 100 hours of community service. Do y'all think that was fair? Do y'all think that was fair? Or should she have went to jail for 60 days, 90 days, 6 months? What do you guys think? You saw the video? You were able to see the video. Well, why did it freeze then? I just put it back up, but I put it up raw without using CapCut, which is what I use for my background. So I put it back up because I was like, well, I didn't already did it. Now I ain't need to going through all that because I don't know what happened, why I did that. It never did that before. Sometimes the Wi-Fi is sucky down here. It's like that in Atlanta. Wi-Fi was sucky. I don't know. It's trees. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I just put it back up maybe 30 minutes ago. But all day, it was froze. Yeah. I was laughing when you said she was crying with no tears. She was crying. She was kept and it looked like she's gained weight, right? So I think that's nervous eating. She's been nervously eating. I think Carlee was a spoiled girl. I don't know if she has any siblings, but I think she was a spoiled, privileged girl, sheltered, maybe not privileged so much, but sheltered, right? Got with an old Negro, you know how they do, twist and turn you all around, and she lost her mind. See, this is what I be telling a lot of females. Don't go out there. Get the man in your lane. Get the Negro that's in your lane. Don't go all over there with the street dude or the slick dude or the player dude. Don't go out. You ain't ready for that, sis. Stay on the porch. Don't jump all off over there like that. Get the dude that's in your lane. It'll save your heart and your soul. Get the dude that's in your lane. Now you might not like him, but you can't be fooling around with certain dudes, right? Because they're gonna spin you and play you. And if you ain't ready for that, don't fool with that. Don't fool with that. I believe she should have, but on the other hand, they don't give any of those. That is true. That is true. I say no jail time. Isn't that what she got? No, she didn't get any jail time. She didn't get any jail time. She got year probation. She got to do counseling while she's on probation, which she's doing counseling now. And the 100 hours of community service and pay the $18,000. They really want their money, which they should get, right? But I don't believe she gonna pay the money back. The way she looked like she been in the house eating. Her mom and daddy gonna pay that $18,000 back, which is the problem with her now. They sheltered her, right? And I always thought she was sheltered, right? Maybe slightly privileged, because did she have a red Benz or something? She thought she was that girl. In the suburbs, you probably was. When you get with Pookie gonna spin you, flip you, dip you, and do all kind of stuff, right? She wasn't ready for that. Her parents are, yeah, they gonna pay it. Yeah, they gonna pay it. Instead of making her go to work and pay it, they gonna pay it. I think a stint in the mental hospital plus what they gave her would be sufficient. It's clear that she has voices talking to her. See, listen. I could have got with the I don't know why I look like I'm down in the bottom. I could have got with the you just disappeared for a while. We didn't all did that, disappear from a nigga and make him wonder where we at and all that. But to say, see, I knew something was wrong with her and I knew she was lying when she said the baby was walking down the hallway. I mean the freeway. Babies don't walk in a straight line. Babies ain't no toddler walking down the highway at night. See, because down south is dark. It's dark. It's dark down here. Like Cleveland, we got street lights on the freeway. You can see, well lit. Down south is dark. It's something I got to get used to. It's dark, right? Boogeyman dark. So I knew that was a lie. And why you the only one saw the baby, right? I knew the whole thing sounded so stupid. So that lets me know that something's wrong with her. Because you told that lie and thought it was cool. You didn't even know how to make up a lie. Pookie Rayway. Yeah, Pookie Rayway gonna have her. Her punishment was fair. The lady who was the runaway bride received 2 years of probation and 120 hours of community service. And she was ordered to pay $22.50. Yeah. Okay. Refresh me with the runaway bride again. But see, the danger of what Carly did. I can't remember what the runaway bride. Kate, tell me what the runaway bride. The danger of what Carly did was, first of all, you hurt people's emotions because the lady that spearheaded the search had already lost a child to that. So I wondered, did they ever go to that woman's house and sit on the couch with her and say, I'm sorry? I don't believe that Carly can do anything by herself. I believe her mom and daddy been holding her hand and still hold her hand, right? I wonder, did they apologize to that woman? Because she went hard for them. She went hard in the paint for that girl, right? She spearheaded all the committees, all the search parties, all the everything. She the one that made the FBI, whoever, look for this girl. Went missing 3 days before her wedding in 2005. After first claiming she had been kidnapped and sexually admitted I kind of do remember that. Hey, T. I kind of do remember that, Kay. Yeah, Kay remind me of my brother. She got a wealth of information. She don't forget shit. Not a brother like that. He can recall facts. But yeah. I ain't mad at her punishment, but what I'm more concerned about is that big stupid lie she told. Like something ain't connecting all up in there in her head because you could have told a better lie. Now, I know that might sound crazy, but I'm just saying she could have told a better lie. That was absurd to me, right? So, like you said, something ain't going on. Like she lived in Never Never Land, and I thought I lived in Never Never Land, but she really do. Another thing about these glasses, y'all tell me what I need to do. Maybe take them back. They hurt on top of my ear on this side. What you do for that? Take them back and let them adjust them, or is there such thing as that? I watch crime shows and copy. And copy that from Wiki. Okay, they made a movie, but I thought they made a movie about the Runaway Bride. I'm gonna have to watch it. I think I've seen it though. I think I saw it. I think I saw it. But anyway, what do you do about this? T, what do I do about this arm too tight? It's tight in my head like vice grips. What do I do about that? And you know, I went to work, T, and didn't have my glasses, child. Get left them sitting right here. I got them now. They're gonna be in my work bag. Get ear guards. You can get them adjusted. Okay. Okay, get ear guards. Okay. So this is a whole, let me tell y'all something. One of my friends at work today said, oh, they got my nose squished. You got my nose squished? Oh, Lord. Ooh, I just looked like my nose was pinched. Okay, I'm tripping, y'all. They probably need to adjust them or get ear guards. Okay, so I didn't even know they had ear guards. What they look like? Can I buy them from Amazon? I ain't know such thing as ear guards. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all go listen, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. You guys are going to see me trip for a minute with the glass thing. I got to get used to it. I got to process it. So I'm going to trip for a while. I'm just telling y'all. And since I talk to y'all all the time and my coworkers, just be prepared to just let me trip, right? My friend at work today was like, what she say? Something like, being vain could be bad. It ain't about no goddamn vain. I just don't like the way. What I realize now too is I'm gonna have to get bigger. I'm gonna get on Zillow. See these ain't prescription. I just got these to see how they would look on my face, right? I'm gonna have to get bigger frames so that my small frames make my eyes really look big, especially the one I look like Cyclops or Mr. Magoo. I don't know which one. I've worn glasses since I was 8 years old. Black. You do? I didn't know you wear glasses. Let me a bit too small for your glasses. Take them back and get another pair. What's too small? The frame or the lens? What? And y'all know what's so crazy? The eye that I have a problem with. This lens so thick, y'all. It's like pop bottle. I can feel it when I'm cleaning the glasses. I can feel the difference in them. I can feel it. I can feel it. Contact. Oh no! Oh, you wear contacts now. Contacts, I've always been scared of. I got a cousin wear her contacts. She wear her contacts faithfully. I can't put nothing. See, listen. I know I was wrong, and I know, but I got to process it. They wanted to put that dye, ink, or whatever they wanted in my eye, and I told them no. I don't like stuff in my eye. Shit, right? But I'm gonna do it the next time because I am a diabetic. But let me ease into that, right? See, I always thought that I was aging gracefully. Evidently, I ain't because these glasses got me fucked up. She needs some game and her boots laced proper. Who you talking about, Carly? Yeah, she do need some game, but Mama and them ain't gave her no game, and she ain't been around nobody with none. That's the problem. See, I understand sheltering your child. I do. My daughter says I shelter her, but I ain't shelter her like that. I did shelter her as opposed to my boys, but not like that. When they go outside, they go crazy. When they go outside, they go bananas, right? I've always heard that, and that is so true. When they get outside, listen, I had a niece, good girl. Went outside, she got 17 kids now. You can't shelter them like that. You can't shelter them. You got to give them some kind of game. You know, you might have to deliver it in a slow kind of way, a different kind of way, but you got to give them some game. Hey, Eve. I used to have them shave down my lenses. Oh, they can do that? Oh, really? Because I'm telling y'all, now y'all know I'm very intuitive. When the ophthalmologist said he wanted to put that in after he did all the tests, he said I said, we're not doing that, right? And he just spent around like he had an attitude with me. Right? Now, I didn't look at the paper. As a matter of fact, I need to look at it. The paper that the driver's license people gave me to give him to fill out, I didn't look at it, but he had a whole bunch of shit on that paper, right? I said, if this motherfucker trying to make it so I can't drive, I'm going to kick his ass. I'm going to go back up there and slap the shit out of him, right? But it seems to me like this is so much different from this. Even though I have a problem with this eye, and I've always had it since childhood, it's like the shit just ain't right to me. I'm just telling you, because it's too, I got to focus. I'm going to keep wearing them every day and see if my eyes get in focus or something. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all say I got to get used to it. Glasses cost me over $500. Really? Because you get them shaved. Yeah, that's what they told me. I know that's what they told me, but you gotta let me ease into it. But they did check my pressure. He did check my pressure. They want to do an extensive check of the pressure. Now you already told me I might have cataracts. I look like I got a stigma, and I could be possibly have glaucoma. You told me all that. I got to process all that. We ain't about to shoot no shit in my eye. And then yesterday, the lady from the cataract clinic called me. I said, no, ma'am. She said, would you like to make your appointment now? I said, no, ma'am. She said, okay, well, good night. Yeah. Give me a minute. Give me about 6 months, and then we'll go from there. Because I'm an advocate of getting your health and taking care of your health. I go to the doctor all the time. But this shit right here is new. So I got to process it. That's how I am. I have to process things, and then I'm cool with it. Once I process it, I'm cool with it. Now, probably one day next week, I'll be cool. Maybe because next week I'm getting my teeth out in the back. So maybe after that, I get over that, then I'll be ready to deal back with this again. Not right now. Gotta give me a minute. I don't know who that is. Joshua looking for Sandra Richardson. Do we look like Sandra Richardson? 6 months. 6 months, nephew. Okay, well, somebody go help him find. Nick, help him find. Help Joshua find Sandra Richardson. She coming in a minute. Yeah, okay, good. Nick, I knew my sniper had him. I knew my shooter was gonna get him. People just be so crazy. Why people be so crazy, y'all? Like, thank you, Nick. I knew you would. I knew you would have her. Nick is an assassin. She is the comment assassin. Now this is something new. So now it says Joshua Robinson was hidden by Nick. That's new. That's new. Hey, Sheila. India, listen. See, and you know another thing. So because see, YouTube do stuff all the time, right? And that could have been a blip with YouTube. Is why I couldn't get my StreamYard connected together. Because now I see they doing some new stuff with the chat. So that could have been something with YouTube. You know, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again with the members after I get my teeth pulled out. It was something I was just about to say to y'all. I done forgot that quick. Damn, what was I about to tell y'all something? I done forgot that damn quick. Damn, it was something important. Too much was happening. Oh, wait, what'd you say? Yes, they can do that. By the time I get lenses shaved, transition. I got the transitional eye, anti-glare. I think I got the glare too. And the action frame, I'm broke. Well, I don't know if the shaving. I'm gonna find out if they do the shaving because you know these glasses my job paid for. And they said Amazon had one of the best insurances because I didn't have to pay anything. And the frames was like $300 or something. And you get 2 of them, right? So all I had to pay was $10 for the lens, right? And so everything else was on Amazon. You know, which is great, you know? Which was great, yeah. So I was getting ready to say something about something. I done forgot. Dude, Joshua threw me off. What was I about to say? I done forgot. But anyway, that might have been a blip with YouTube while the shit wasn't connecting because it was obviously not connecting when it had before. So I don't know. Because they do new stuff. Oh, I know what I was getting ready to tell y'all. So I was watching Hulu, right? I was watching The Freaknik. And right in the middle of me watching it, and in my mind, see, if I went crazy, I could be a conspiracy theorist, but I got better sense than a lot of stuff, so I'm not. But as I'm watching The Freaknik, now this has never happened. I've had Hulu for years. As I was watching Freaknik, it said, no, this is no longer available. You can no longer watch this and check back in a moment. I'm like, okay, so I kept checking back. Usually if you do that, 1 second, it's back ready, right? Took a long time, 5-10 minutes, right? And when I finally got back to Hulu, it said something about a password, change my password so I can watch Disney. Now I don't want Disney. Now they want $2 or $3, $4 more for Disney. I don't need Disney, right? So I had to go on my phone, change my password, and then get back in there. Now why? Now see, this is the conspiracy theorist in me. Why I do it when I was watching Freaknik? Why I do it then? I ain't did it no other time. Why I do it then? Why did it do it then? Right? Right in the middle of it. Usually that happens when you turn it up, when you get to Hulu and getting ready to watch it, it'll say, what it need to say, not while you're watching the goddamn program. That has never happened. That has never happened, y'all. You know, I'm tired of Big Brother watching everything I do, because you know when you be on your phone and you say something, the next thing is coming all down your timeline. That's some scary stuff. See, y'all? See how crazy I look? I'm going to stop doing that. But anyway, I got to get used to the glasses. But I'm going to get some bigger frames so maybe that my eyes won't look so magnified. I know y'all tired of me saying that, but I'm looking right at myself. And I ain't pleased. But I can see they watching. I know. I can see the comments right here now. I really couldn't see them unless I bent all the way into the screen. And I got them over here. I can see them too. Yeah. So what we talking about, y'all? Because, you know, I'm just ranting and raving because I Anyway, I also, today, I did my bio. I have one thing left to do. And I'm close to what I need to pay for my editor. So if y'all want to cash at me, please do, so I can pay for this editing, so I can get this process going. Because my ultimate goal, I know I told y'all this before, but I'm telling y'all again, my ultimate goal is to just do YouTube. I don't want to work, because working and YouTube is hard. But all the subscribers that y'all know, that y'all watch, especially the ones y'all watch all the time and stuff, but we watch all the time, they don't work jobs, right? I have to work a job because I'm not getting no money from this, right? So my ultimate goal is to just do YouTube. But in the meantime, I have to work. So I have to balance it out. And some days I miss. Some days I miss. Like today. Some days I miss. You know, some days I miss because I be tired. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what we going to talk about, y'all? What y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? I wear bifocals. Oh, wait, hold on. India said I wear about, they shave mine down and they are still cooked. Really? That's, pray for me. Okay, India. That's why I wear my contacts. I'm going to have to get LASIK. Really? Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, it is a blessing they gotta have to come up. I was shocked. One of my coworkers had told me, you know what else they have, and I keep forgetting. As soon as I get all of this stuff done that I got to pay for, I'm going to start investing in the 401k, and they got other stock options and stuff like that. A lot of my friends have a lot of money coming. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start doing that. Yeah, we talked about Carly. So Carly, you know, she got. What do you think, Eve? Should she have gotten some time in the jailhouse? She got 100 hours of community service. She has to do counseling the whole year that she's on probation, and she has to pay the $18,000 back. Now, my only thing is that I know she's not going to pay that $18,000 back. Her mom and daddy is. So does that mean she really learned her lesson? Now, with the counseling, is she mentally insane or has some type of personality disorder? You know, because that lie, she didn't make a good lie. That wasn't a good lie. You know what I'm saying? If she had told a good lie, okay, but that was not a good lie, right? So something is wrong for you to say that and think that was going to be cool. And where was she? Do y'all know where she was? Did she ever say where she was? Where was she? At her friend's house? Did anybody else get in trouble? Like, did we ever find out where she was? Because that's what I want to know. Where was she at? She was somewhere eating. Oh, was she in a hotel eating popcorn and snacks and stuff? I think I remember. Or did I make that up? Where was she, child? Listen, one thing I'm so glad about is my mind. Because once you lose your mind, it's over with. It's over with once you lose your mind, right? I thank God every day that I can think clearly, right? Oh, I hate these glasses. That I can think clearly. I'm tripping, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Hotel. I think that was she in a hotel. Where was she at, Kay? Seemed like she was at a hotel. I thought that. I know she had some snacks. Because remember they found the receipt of her little snacks that she had bought? She was in the rear room. Yeah, she was in the rear room in. She wasn't tossing it up, nephew, but she was in a hotel, though. She wasn't tossing it up. Dude had left her. That's why she lost her mind. Dude had left her. She should have do some community service for a few years. Well, they gave her 100 hours of community service. That's going to be a long time, that 100 hours, because she's probably going to do 2 a day, 2, 3, 4 hours a day, or 20 hours a week. No, that ain't that long, is it? The taxpayer should have to take care of her on. That's what a lot of people in the comments were saying. They don't think she should have, the taxpayers should have to take care of. But see, this is my concern, is that even though she made a nice apology letter that I'm sure her mama helped wrote, right? But the fear and the panic that you instilled in everyone in that community, that's gonna be long lasting. She instilled fear, right? And then, like I said, the lady who spearheaded, and the white woman who spearheaded and was responsible for the FBI coming in, because the FBI woman come in and look for her little black ass, but the white woman made them do that because she had lost a child. Yeah, her parents gonna pay the fine. The prosecutor said she never revealed. Oh, she never revealed where she was. Oh, that she should have been made to do that. That should have been part of the sentence. Yeah. Yeah. She should have been made to, and whoever covered for her. Was she at home with her mom and them? No, she wasn't at home with mom and them. But Daddy always looked like, Daddy didn't look like he was too concerned after a while. How long was she gone, y'all? 2 days? Well, how long was she gone? Somebody remember? She wasn't gone that long, was she? She wasn't gone that long. But everybody going to jail. Everybody going to jail, y'all. We gotta vote, y'all. That's one thing we gotta do is vote. I know that. But my nose is pinched. I am so tripping. What were you talking about, y'all? What else we gonna talk about? What's going on? I ain't even had time to look. I've been at work all day. I ain't even had time to look on the social media and see what was going on. Anything outstanding? Oh, you know what? So I don't know if I discussed this, but me and my friend Jeanette was just talking about it. So Kate was missing. Well, they say now that she has the big C, and she was in a treatment center somewhere. I had her now let me tell you where I had her at. I had her in a treatment center, but I had her in there for drugs or alcohol. I thought she was alcoholic or something. But I knew they had her put up though. That girl should have told her parents she needed vacation for mental health reasons. It wasn't. Listen, when a man break your heart, ain't no medicine for that. You don't know what to tell nobody. You just know you don't feel good, right? I remember a time we didn't do meds like this. Now we're on the news more than ever. Yeah. I'm passing a CD Red Roof now, just trying to get a burger. Listen, she was in a hotel because they found the receipt for some snacks. She was sitting up there watching the shit on TV with her legs crossed. That's what she was doing. And then she made up that story about how she got to her house. The kidnappers took her home or whatever she said. That all that was too much. So I hope she get her mind right so she can get out of imaginary land. Yeah, she can get out of imaginary land. Yeah, and they got to pay that. It's 18,000. She got their mom and them. Your mom and them gonna pay it. I know they is. But she needs to be paying it so she understands, but she's not because she's been sheltered. They bought her Benz when she was 21 or something. So, and I ain't got no problem if you're privileged and you can buy those kind of things. But when you buy those kind of things for your children, they still need to learn the value of $1. However, you need to teach them that. They need to learn responsibility. It's things they need to learn, Kate has I don't know about the king, but she does. And that's why nobody had seen her. She was in a treatment facility. But like I said, I had told my friend, I said, they got her, she's in a center somewhere. I thought she was getting treated for alcoholism or something. I knew they had her tucked somewhere. I knew they knew where she was. I knew that. It wasn't like she was missing, and like Carly Russell. They knew where she was. They just weren't telling us. But now, since everybody is speculating, wondering where she is, I think somebody, it was a picture showed of her yesterday. They have said that that's what's going on with her. Yeah, that's what's going on with her. Yeah, that's what's going on with her. So, let me see. That's what I was about to see. What's going on in the social media world today, y'all? Anything exciting happen? Did any charges get filed on Diddy, Trump, anybody, anything? What's going on? So, they're appealing that. They're appealing the Trump thing in Georgia, in Atlanta, with Fani. They're appealing that. Am I correct in that? Wait, what I'm looking for? Okay. See, I can't think straight. Yeah, they're appealing that, right, y'all? So now I'm looking on this. They're saying that Florida home prices has reached historic highs. So has Atlanta, and Charlotte is quickly on its way. Charlotte rents is the same thing. I don't know what they need to do, but they're gouging people. They are gouging people with this rent. Y'all see the documentary called Quiet on Set? I wasn't gonna watch that. Where they talked about and see, I'm not a Nickelodeon kid, but I hear that a lot of people were Nickelodeon kids, and they watch those shows. I didn't watch those shows, but I don't want to watch it because I have a problem watching children being abused and molested. I can't watch that. Coalesced and groped by the producers of the show. Now, some of the people on Nickelodeon went crazy. The one boy passed, though. It's horrible here in Colorado, too. Price is high. India, you was a Nickelodeon kid? Yeah, a lot of people said rent and home prices are terrible. I know New York. New York has always been terrible on it, right? But the caveat is you can probably cross over and go to Jersey. But Atlanta is extremely high. Charlotte is high. So they were being coalesced and groped by the producers. You gonna watch that tonight? You was a Nickelodeon kid too, Neek, wasn't you? Yeah, it's not my era either. Oh, you watch it with your daughter? The market is crazy with yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. And I was looking at myself in the other camera. It is. It is. It's almost like if you don't make over 100,000, you can't afford to live nowhere nice and decent. It's like you being punished because you don't make enough money. You don't have enough money to live decently. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do, right? Oh, molested and raped. I didn't want to. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, New York has always been high. It has always been high for a little bit of space too. I would have been in jail for slicing that. But they didn't tell, right? They didn't tell nobody. See, I don't know what. I guess most kids that get molested, they don't tell. Which is bad. You know what I'm saying? But isn't Corey? Wasn't he Corey one of the Nickelodeon kids? What was Corey from? The black boy Corey that said he had sex with all the rapper men. Ain't he a Nickelodeon kid? He was on somebody's show. And are they all speaking up? How many of them is it? That's what I want to know. How many kids that are now adults that were molested by those people? How many was it? That's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, let's see if I can do this. Disney. Oh, he was with Disney. Orlando. I called him Corey. Orlando Brown. Yeah, he was a Disney kid. And something happened to him. Yeah, and do y'all think something happened to Raven Simone? Y'all think Cosby did something now? Now that's just out there. It just crossed my head. That's all. That's so Raven. I think he has mental issues though, and he was on Disney. Yeah. Do y'all think Raven Simone, somebody touched her? Do y'all believe that stuff that Orlando's saying? Do y'all believe that stuff? Do y'all believe him? Because I don't know if I believe him. Maybe because I don't want to believe him. But I'm beginning to see that a lot of men are sexual deviants. Right? Now, I was talking with somebody at work today, and she's in school. She's taking microbiology or something. She said the reason why a lot of these men is feminine is because of the water that they drink. Something about the estrogen in the water. Something she was trying to tell me. I had to ask her again. What they say on his sober days? Oh, in his sober days. I don't believe him. My brother and him suffer from the same thing, making stuff up. Hysteria. Oh, what's that called, Nick? I mean, Kay, what's that called? Just lying or just imagining stuff in their head? As opposed to a lie, it's something that they really believe, right? That's not a lie because they really believe it, right? So that's a personality disorder, isn't it? What your brother suffer from, Kay? Because I think it's a difference if you're just telling a straight out lie as opposed to you got a mental problem and you really believe what you're saying. That's what I think. Something happening. Too many childhood stars have issues with their. Yeah, they do. Well, the same thing happened with Michael Jackson. I just think that your mind or your soul or your spirit is not supposed to be grown as you a child when you're a child. Michael Jackson in no way was supposed to be singing about "I take you there and I love you," and he was 8, 9, 10 years old. I'm just saying, when you think about it, I liked all the songs. I was a Michael Jackson fan. I was a Michael Jackson fan all the way till he started changing himself, like Beat It and Thrill and all. I was a Michael Jackson fan. Man, when you see a child star with no issues, yeah. I think because they grow up too fast. Something about their mental capacity or something, I think. It's something to do with their mental. That's what I think. I think they've grown up too fast or something. It's something. I think he took some bad drugs and it messed him up. Oh, okay. Yeah, because a lot of times with the bad drugs, you don't never come back. I know a girl like that when I grew up, a lady like that. And she was a girl at the time. She never did get right. Never did get right. Never did get right. Yeah. Somebody put something in her drink and she never did get right. So yeah, that could be a possibility. That could be because he always talking. He won't be quiet. He always talking. Yeah, see, these hurt my my thing. My head right here. Can you buy? Y'all didn't answer. Can you buy what you call them? Ear protectors? What did y'all call them? Can you buy them from Amazon? If so, I'm gonna have to order me some of them tonight. These real fancy though, but they hurt my. Let me see. Yeah, they hurt my. See, my brother took drugs. He gone, huh? Kay said he gone. Yeah, them psychedelics. And what do you call them? The psychedelic drugs, and hallucinogenics. You never come back. They never come back from them. He has schizophrenia. Oh, okay. Well, so schizophrenia now. Did he get that when he was like 17, 18, or 19? Because the schizophrenia, it can give off like they took some bad drugs, but they didn't. That's just the onset of schizophrenia, like 17, 18, or 19. Amazon has them. Okay, let me look them up right now while y'all here to help me. We're going to see about this shit because I got to wear the glasses. Let me tell y'all something. I knew I was having headaches. Didn't really equate it with my eyes, but I knew my eyes would be fuzzy at night, right? They call ear protectors. He got it at 17, 18, yeah. Oh, get them adjusted for free first? Okay, round 21. Yeah, that's usually the onset, Kate. Because my cousin was like that. The one I told you I went to college with, I grew up with. And I watched her. We went to college, and I watched her not be right. And it troubled me so that I told her mother and my other aunts. And then they eventually got her tested. But she had been down there. She was a year ahead of me in college. And so she had been down there a year. And initially, they thought somebody had put something in her drink, because it can give off that, right? But your brother took the bad drugs and with the schizophrenia. See, that's that dual diagnosis. My cousin was like that. The dual diagnosis, yeah. Wow. And he doesn't take his medicine, do he, Kay? They don't ever want to take their medicine. As soon as they get a little inkling of feeling good, they don't want to take their medicine. Man, that's sad. That's sad. I know my cousin was like that. Well, let me just see what the ear protectors cost. Ear protectors. I ain't even know. Is it ear protectors or what is it called? Ear protectors? Is that what they call? Ear protectors. Ear protectors. And see, when I'm looking at this, I got to focus still. I got to get used to these things. Ear protectors. Now, for glasses. Okay, boom. Let's see what they look like. Oh, those things. Oh, temple tips. Okay. I'm in a whole new world, y'all. Temple tips, ear grips. Okay. Eyeglass ear cushions. Oh, okay. It's a whole situation of these things, all different kinds. I never knew. Well, look at that. Jack Squad, I love y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all just don't know. Y'all my friends. For real. Y'all my friends. So I'm going to get them. I'm going to have to adjust to these. But it's an adjustment. Like I can see. He's 40 years old, still living with my. Well, he can't go. That's the only place he can live. Okay. Can't live on his own. No, he can't. No, he can't. He can't. But this is my second time today at a restaurant dining in for a party of one. That's all right, nephew. That's all right. Get an SI chat and spends it on all on drugs. That's what they do. Hi, Tiffany. That's what they do. That's what I tell him. I got a cousin. She just passed this last year. That's what they do. That's what they do. They don't have their logic is gone. The logic is gone, right? And he really can't help it. Okay, if he's schizophrenic, he really cannot help it. And now my cousin was able to live alone because she couldn't stay with my aunt. She was act out all the time, so she was able to live on her own. But she would act out, and you have to move, to another place, right? She would act out, and then she got under the control. So, do the people like there's a center in Cleveland called Murders Taylor. And their checks would go there and they would disperse their funds to them as needed and pay their rent and stuff. It was a program that they would pay their rent and then the rest that was left, they would disperse to them. Right. And then, but then my cousin told me, I remember one conversation we had, she was like, "No, I get my own money, so I don't know." But when she got older, she was able to get in a new apartment complex, not complex, but building, right at the corner of her street where she grew up at, where she was familiar and everybody knew her. And they built a new building, and that's where she was living in that building when she passed. So she was able to live in that building, and people in the neighborhood knew her, He keeps reliving his high school years. Should I know Negroes who ain't got no schizophrenia that do it? The guys I'm trying to date, they're trying to date me, reliving. Let me tell you something. I think that's just a black man thing. Everybody want to go back to when they was the greatest. And so it always cracks me up when dudes be like, because I played football, I did this. How old is you? 55? You still back there when you was 20, 19, 18? A lot of dudes is back there. Happy Friday to you too. Casey, he keep reliving his high school years. Because that was when he was his greatest. Okay, that's when he was, and I know he get on your nerves, but that's when he was his greatest. Don't put that on. Not all, nephew. When I'm talking about these black men, you ain't even in the equation. You a good guy. Certain guys ain't in the equation. But more than not is living. See, I can't look at my nose being pinched like this. Can they spread this out? What can they do about this? I'm gonna have to get a different kind of glass. I'm tripping, y'all. Don't mind me. More than not. Is living in their past. They living in their wonder years. I done did videos about it. That time when they had that blue Monte Carlo, or when they had the Jerry curl, or when they was getting money and they ain't getting no money now. When they was when they was getting money and out in them streets, yeah, they did them. I talked to guys that talk about that stuff like it was yesterday. I'm telling you. Listen, I could go on. We're going to say that for another day. We're going to say that combo for another day. I curse him out all the time. I knew I could tell. I know I shouldn't, but I don't want him to hear that. I don't want it. It's a dude that worked with me. Now, this is the thing about Amazon. Anybody can get a job. They don't do no interviewing. So if you can write and if you can write and pass the piss test, or not piss test, but the They swab your mouth. You come on up in there, and it be cookies come in there. Now, after a while, you don't see them, but they be up in there. And this one, you can't even understand. He just walked right up. He just start talking. Now, today I wasn't in the mood for it. And my friend he was talking to her. And I said, I'm on my break. I'm trying to tell her, get him away from me because I don't want to hear all that loud, crazy talk, mumble jumble right now. And I'm taking a break. I'm on break. They be up, takes everything to make the world go round. And I know he get on your nerves because I watched my aunt deal with it all till she passed away. And just like my aunt, that's your mother's cross to bear because she the mama. You know what I'm saying? That's her cross to bear. You wish they what? I wish they did work from home. I need a part-time job. I call that peacocking all to get the... What's peacocking? What's peacocking, Eve? They can't move on. Not only the black ones. Yeah, they can't. They can't move on. I talk to them all the time. Like I said, I didn't notice it until I got single this time that they can't. They're stuck. I call it stuck. They're stuck in whatever was their good year. 77, 92, whatever their good year was, that's where they at. And a lot of men, I ain't giving male bash today, but a lot of men can't. They give up quicker than we do. They give up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's because their manhood or their life is connected to their penis. And so when that fails them, then they give up. That's just my theory. Because I done talked to all these dudes. How many did I tell y'all? 7,942. I done talked to them, right? And I think that their manhood is connected. That's connected to the penis. And when that stops, they think the world is over. That's what I think. Instead of going to get some help, trying to figure it out, they become too proud. Like I know a lot of proud bums. How you that proud and you ain't got shit? Go get some help. It's simple. Yes, and she always says that. That's her son and she has to take... Yeah, she does. She'd rather him be at home and not in the... That's true. That's true. Oh, the same conversation over and over. Sometimes my husband wants to talk about what he used to do. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, they will talk about their glory days, right? They will, whatever was their good year, they're gonna talk about that. They're gonna talk about that. I noticed it. I'm telling you, I done dated and talked to so many dudes, and they all act the same. I don't care what state I'm in. I've been in 3 different states. They all talk and act the same. They do. Maybe we all talk and act the same, but I know definitely they do. Can a man reminisce? But it's always that same little episode. Shit, when I had my money, when I had that blue money with the what was them old ties? What was them old ties they had? Bowls and Wales, something old, right? Trues. Yeah. She said, "Nah, Corey, I've been with him 29 years. I don't want to hear that, man." See, I could tell she was tired of him, but see, I understand it because I had a cousin like that. I watched it all my life. This was the cousin. She was a year older than me, and we went to college together. I get it. I get it. I understand. I totally understand. And it can be very frustrating. But like I said, that's your mama's cross to bear. She ain't gonna just leave my dad as a child. Because he can't help himself. Now, if he could help himself, it'd be something different, but he can't help himself. And yes, he's going to spend all his money on drugs. What else he going to do? There's nothing else for him to do. There's nothing else for him to do but that. The problem comes when your mother's no longer available. That's when the problem comes. But anyway, y'all, I'm going because I had a long day today. I woke up super early this morning, and then I did drift back off. But I'm getting ready to watch me some good TV right now. I love y'all. Thanks for putting up with me. Pray for me that my channel grows, continue to grow, and I continue to get views so that I can stop working and have more time to do what I want to do. And that's YouTube. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to take these child, look at here. Anyway. What's up? I'm watching my show tonight. I'm watching my show right now. I'm about to watch. You don't watch this show, Corey. RuPaul's Drag Race. My shit on Fridays. I live for Fridays to watch that. You don't watch that. Then after that, I'm gonna finish watching the Freak League, and then I don't know what else I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna be Tubi. I think tonight gonna be a Tubi night. Y'all know any good Tubi movies? Even though I probably don't watch them all, the good ones already. Yeah, I'm watching. See you, India and Eve. I'm watching RuPaul's Drag Race. 2 hours of glorious gayness. All right, night, y'all.